Alright, what's up, guys? So, welcome to my rant channel, TMossBoss Rants, and in today's video, I wanted to talk on the video game The Day Before. Now, I'm not trying to, how that saying goes, it's like, kick a person while they're down. I don't know, I was about to say something else, but I'm like, I think that's the first time in my whole life where I was like, I was thinking something else, but I said what, like, I felt, and then, yeah, but overall, jokes aside, I really don't want to kick these people while they're already down. But at the same time, it's like, fam, all I ask for, and when I pay you guys for a video game, is a video game that I can enjoy. Now, I know that the game is in early access. Very, very early stages of early access, because for one, having it where I can't join servers all the way up until later on in the evening and the game came out in the morning, that's not cool, bruh. And that's why I'm like, I don't know why people want to push out this, like, oh, all games got to be an online only or multiplayer. And I'm like, fam, I would rather sit down and play the entire game by myself without having to worry about any, because no, so eventually I did get into a game. If you guys want to see content of me playing the game, I did upload the video of me when I very first got into a game on my main channel, TMossBoss. So eventually I did get into a game. They had me go out and do a mission. Okay, cool, I don't mind doing that. Go out, they wanted me to find like all this like random equipment. Okay, cool. Go into the building that I'm supposed to go into. Soon as I walk out, immediately get ambushed and killed. And I lost all my equipment. So now I'm trying to go throughout the map and find weapons and find supplies and find things that can take care of myself. But I'm like, I shouldn't even have had to gone through that if you guys would have just made it to where it had an offline mode in the first place. So that was my main issue with the game, is that it needs to have an offline mode, because when you're trying to have it where there's people all across the world with different speeds of internet and they trying to be on one server, fam, that's like having a room, right? And you're having all these different people that speak a bunch of different languages, but nobody in that room speaks the same language. And I'm supposed to figure out how I can communicate with these sad people. Fam, no, just put me in a room with either, like, my thing is this. How they should have done it was they had a West Coast server, an East Coast server, and then servers overseas. Like how, I don't know what type of servers they got going on in the game itself, but I'm like, it is some of the most weirdest types of servers that I've seen in video game history. Because I'm like, you look at any other game out there, they got like the West Coast servers, the East Coast. Fortnite, for an example, West Coast, East Coast, overseas. I know Battlefield was like that, where it's like, yeah, they might have like a bunch of different servers, but at least they had a server for the people on like the time. Because my thing is this, you guys came out with that whole post showing like when the game was going to be coming out, so you would have thought like right then and there, by seeing that if this was going to be a server based game, then it's like, okay, everybody that's going to have it where the game's coming out at 10 a.m. and things, then yeah, they're going to be in their server. People that got the game coming out at 1 p.m., they got their server. People that got the game coming out at 12 a.m. or whatever time overseas, they gonna have it, they playing it at their time. But it's like having it where everybody is crammed into one server, or these mini servers, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, the game should have just been an like an offline, had an offline mode. But then yeah, had it, it's like, oh, okay, if you want to play with friends, then you very well can do that too. But I'm like, bruh, that there ain't nothing fun about having to sit down and wait until the servers start working, or until you guys gotta come out with a patch update to fix it. And so my concern, all right, besides like the servers and besides the gameplay, is, are you guys going to continue working on this game? Because I don't want you guys to think, oh, well, this game is too much for us to handle, we can't do it, we didn't realize how big of a problem this was going to be, so we're just going to close. No, I am so sick and tired of companies and people doing stuff like that, where you guys come out with a game and then it's like, who is it? My thing is this, if that's the case, have it where the fans fix the game. But it's like, I really, the thing is this, I really want to have nothing but love and respect for this game, and I really want to sit down and play it, make content out of it, enjoy myself while playing it. But it shouldn't be on some stuff where it's like, if I'm playing it, then I don't know whether or not I'm going to have a chance on playing in servers. And I'm like, yeah, so this is what I personally think that you guys need to do. Offline mode, okay? That's it. I'm like offline mode, normal servers. I'm trying to think what else that melee weapons, because that was another thing. Like when I actually did get a chance to sit down and play the game, you should at least have it where your character got a knife. Where it's like, okay, like, you know, if a knife, bat, a melee weapon of any choice, or have it where it's like when you find they have it where you can find pipes, and I'm like, bruh, have it where I can use that as a weapon. There's so many things I could use as a weapon, and it's like I can't even do anything with it because like you don't have melee. I'm like, bro, you gotta have melee weapons, okay? Have it where the looting in there, because I was going all throughout like this street trying to find a weapon. I couldn't even find one. So at least have it where it's like you add a bunch of melee weapons, or you just add a bunch of guns and cars and bullets and all that stuff. So at least then it's just easier for when I get into a game and play, because I'm like, I'm trying to avoid people. And yeah, there's nothing fun about like when I'm having to play a game and then I'm having to sell my stuff just so I can get some weapons and then go in and then end up getting killed anyways. Nah, man, to me that's not fun. That's not fun at all. So I'm like in offline mode. Out of all the stuff that, you know, is probably being discussed about this game, I think an offline mode should be the #1 thing that you guys are working on right now. So, but yeah, I'm going to try to give this game a chance. I am going to try to support these developers. And I know a lot of people are going to probably look at me different, but it's like I want this game to be good, you know, so yeah, and it's at a very, very bad state right now. Having an overwhelmingly negative rating on Steam, that's crazy. Like, nah, man, that's some crazy stuff. So yeah, hopefully the game, it does get better at some point in time. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like you guys really need to sit down and work on this game. And I'm like, I don't know what you guys got going on, but I'm not trying to have it where there's games I done bought and I'm stuck with. And then it's like the developers are like, oh, well, we're not going to come out with updates. No, bruh. Y'all need to be sitting down and working on this game. I'm not trying to hear nothing else, all right? So, anyways, yeah. And that being said, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace.